Yeah, hi, good morning. So today again we are going to start the day on a positive note. As just Nifty is trading positive, basically if you look at the pre-open market, those scores are showing that we should be opening positively. Now, if you look at the in terms of the global cues, again those are telling us there is not much to worry about. If you look in terms of what the equity cues are telling, those are largely subdued. The Asian market that's actually trading on a slightly muted positive note. There's not much from the global markets that you need to actually read today. Base metals trading on a slight negative note. If you look in terms of what the currencies are doing, perhaps the currencies could be moving higher because of positive equity cues. Now, let's talk about what happened yesterday. Good short covering, we talked about that. PSU banks, again, then apart from that, IT, pharma, these sectors, and also telecom sector. So all four sectors saw good short covering rally. A larger Nifty move was based on short covering, and you would ask that has the short covering basically being completed yesterday? But I don't think so because of CB circular. Usually there's a short squeeze, and which means the move doesn't end in one day. So expect more short covering to actually take Nifty towards much higher levels than what 9800 we will be talking about today. Now, after 9710, usually the next level would be 9950. So we're talking about 240 points gap in between. So again, if the markets are able to cross that almost towards 9850, 960 today, if we are able to come around those levels, then actually the next leg of rally would be from the banks, Reliance Industries, because we would be starting the private bank earnings from today. IndusInd Bank is reporting today. So again, watch out for that. Bank Nifty was looking good. Some if there is no disappointment from IndusInd Bank, then perhaps Bank Nifty is going to support the market. Reliance Industry is not looking too bad, and that's why actually my entire optimism actually comes from that fact that you have the large caps, you have strong legs of the rally, so perhaps that's actually going to look good. Now let's see what the option data is telling you. The option data is telling you that 9700 and also 9600 that has been good put writing. It simply means that very strong support basically has shifted to 9700 and 9600. So I would say the trading range has expanded to 9600 to 9900 now from what actually we were talking about earlier, 95 to 9700. So play with respect to that. New trading range is 96 to 99. Now, in terms of what could happen, what's actually the call that is telling you? That's telling you that actually long calls basically they are getting added continuously. They actually are getting added continuously, which also means that perhaps you actually could be seeing some swift activity from the option traders. Now, also, if you move towards the next stage in terms of what stocks actually could be in focus today, sugar stocks would be in sharp focus. There has been hike in import duty. Usually, when there is such a news, there is sharp reaction in sugar stocks. So watch out for those stocks. The next one we'll be talking about what sort of basically stocks would be showing move. Again, Tata Global, Tata Coffee, those basically stocks are really in a very good accumulation stage right now. A good solid build up was being seen in Tata Global stock. Apart from that, then K Ratings, a stock which was showing very good volumes, and also very interestingly, the move actually has been based on what competitors are trying to do in terms of acquiring stakes in the company. So that stock is looking very good in charts. Reliance Industries again has been looking very good. In addition to that, watch out for Saregama, Goa Carbons, the carbon black stocks. They have been doing really very good. What I liked was again the buildcon showing very good move. Also, some auto buildup actually could be coming its way. Kokuyo Camlin, again, that stock is looking really good. In addition to that, Ganesh Housing, that is also looking very good in terms of what the accumulation, the delivery data was being seen yesterday. So, again, watch out for these stocks, they actually are looking very good. In terms of what we talked yesterday, Medcap Chemicals, Medcap Auto, again, JMT Auto, Munjal Auto. Again, Munjal Auto, basically, there is a X date for bonus. So those stocks they continue to look good. So while traditionally the mid caps they have been doing good yesterday, in terms of the sector moves, I don't think PSU banks basically are really going gung-ho. It's more about short covering. So short covering in IT PSU banks, take it with a pinch of salt, but those stocks will actually be in focus in terms of what they could be moving for the upside. Telecom again, basically there are some reports around telecom, but also short covering momentum is also playing a part there. And I would think perhaps short covering actually would die out first in telecom because there's hardly much reason for what could happen in telecom. So overall, we will say it should be a good day for the bulls, both in Nifty. Bank Nifty will also depend on the results of IndusInd Bank. But apart from that, keep an eye on pharma stocks. They actually have much more sound fundamental base for moving up. But out and out, it's a good day. Bulls are going to rejoice. I think next few days, markets are looking really good. So have a good profitable day. Enjoy the strategies. Keep those levels in mind.